Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Hallmark's Brennan Elliott shares heartbreaking news on wife Camilla Rowe. Hallmark star Brennan Elliott shared some heartbreaking news on Saturday. This has to do with his wife Camilla Rowe. Cammy has been battling gastric cancer for the past 8 years. However, her battle is over now. Here is what the All of My Heart star had to say about his late wife. Hallmark star Brennan Elliott announces his wife Camilla Rowe lost her battle with cancer. On Saturday, Hallmark's Brennan Elliott went to social media to share the heartbreaking news that his wife died early that morning. "It is with a soul-crushing, devastated heart that my beloved wife, #Cammy, passed away at 5:28 this morning." Accompanying his post was a carefree and happy Cammy on the beach. He continued to eulogize her lovingly. "The pain she endured only I might know, but assure all who loved her she is in peace, with no more pain. You are with the Lord now, my queen, you are free. Heaven is a far better place with you in it, my love. Thank you for being the best wife, mother and friend I've ever known." Hallmark star calls late wife fearless. Hallmark star Brennan Elliott and his late wife Camilla Rowe have been married for over 14 years, having married in September 2011. Parents of 2 children, Liam, 12, and Luna, 10. Cammy's death is going to be difficult for these young children. The His and Her star acknowledged this. Liam and Luna watched their mother battle cancer most of their lives. At 39, Rowe was diagnosed with stomach cancer at 39 years of age. She was cancer-free until 2022 when the cancer returned at stage 4. The odds of surviving more than 3 weeks were small. However, Cammy became her own advocate, learning everything she could. She successfully tried some experimental treatments. Most of all, she went public with her battle. Normally private, Cammy went public with her diagnosis and spoke out about her battle. She even went to Washington, D.C. to advocate for more research and attention to this cancer. Needless to say, Brennan's friends, fans and co-stars gave their love and condolences on this very tragic update. In a deeply emotional message to fans and followers, Hallmark Channel star Brennan Elliott shared a piece of news that silenced even the most joyful corners of social media. His wife, Camilla Rowe, is once again facing a life-threatening battle with cancer. Known for his charm and emotional range in feel-good hits like Cedar Cove, Crossword Mysteries, and The Perfect Pairing, Elliott has long been a symbol of hope and love on screen. But behind the polished smiles and picturesque small-town settings, the actor and his wife have weathered storms that no romantic script could prepare them for. The couple has been married since 2011, and while Brennan has portrayed husbands and heroes on camera, he's often said his greatest role is the one he plays at home. Husband to Camilla and father to their 2 young children. That quiet devotion has always defined their relationship, especially in recent years as Camilla has fought recurring bouts of stomach cancer, a journey that has taken them through surgeries, chemotherapy, and the shadowed hallways of hospitals where hope feels like both a weapon and a burden. On Monday, Brennan took to Instagram to share the heartbreaking update. "My beautiful wife, Camilla, my hero, my heart, is once again in the fight of her life. The cancer has returned, it's aggressive. And it's not fair," the post began, accompanied by a candid photo of Camilla curled up on the couch, her head resting against Brennan's chest, her eyes closed, weary but peaceful. "She's the strongest person I know, and yet, seeing her go through this again, there are no words. Just prayers." The post immediately drew an outpouring of love and support from Hallmark fans, fellow actors, and even cancer survivors who had followed Camilla's earlier journey. Many remembered how, just 2 years ago, Brennan announced that Camilla was finally in remission after nearly 4 years of grueling treatments. The news had been celebrated like a collective sigh of relief by the Hallmark community. Proof that happy endings could happen in real life has a heavier tone. In an exclusive interview with People, Brennan opened up about the toll of living with chronic fear. "You start to rebuild your life after cancer," he said, voice cracking. You start to let your guard down, watch your kids sleep a little easier, believe in the future again. And then the rug is pulled out from under you. It's like hearing a siren in your head that never stops. Despite the pain, Brennan emphasized Camilla's resilience. "Cam is made of fire," he said with a half smile. "She's tired, yeah, but she's not giving up, not for me, not for our kids, she's fighting. And I'll be right here, every step." Camilla, a clinical psychologist by profession, has rarely spoken publicly about her illness, preferring to let her husband carry the spotlight. But in a rare message posted to Brennan's story, she offered a note of gratitude and defiance. "To everyone who has prayed, donated blood, dropped off meals, or just sent a kind word, thank you. Cancer takes your body, but it doesn't get your spirit unless you let it. I'm still here, still breathing, still loving. Let that be enough today." The Hallmark family has rallied behind the Elliotts. Lacey Chabert, Brennan's frequent co-star, commented, "My heart is with you and Cam. She's a warrior, and we're all behind her." Candace Cameron Beer added, "God's grace is with her. We're lifting her up in prayer." Even Hallmark's official Instagram posted a tribute, writing, "Love and light to one of our own." The Elliott family exemplifies the kind of strength we hope to share with our viewers. What makes this particular battle so heartbreaking is the timing. Brennan had just wrapped filming on a new Hallmark project and was preparing to return to Canada with Camilla and the kids to spend time at a lakeside cottage they call their reset place. The trip has now been postponed as Camilla undergoes an aggressive new round of treatment. "She didn't want me to cancel work," Brennan explained. "That's who she is, always putting others first. But this time, I told her, you are the work. You are the reason I do any of this." As fans send cards and messages to a P.O. box Brennan opened for Camilla's encouragement, many are also sharing their own stories of survival and grief. Some write of mothers, wives, and daughters who beat the odds. Others write of heartbreak and how they still light candles each year in memory. "It helps," Brennan said in his video message, eyes damp but focused. "It really does help. When you feel powerless, when you're watching someone you love waste away in front of you, kindness from strangers becomes a lifeline." Still, Brennan knows that not every day will feel brave. He spoke candidly about their children, who are old enough to understand that their mother is sick, but too young to comprehend mortality. "We try to answer their questions honestly, but gently," he said. "We tell them that mommy is sick again, and the doctors are trying to help. And we tell them that love doesn't go away. Ever." For now, the Elliott home is filled with fresh flowers, freezer meals dropped off by neighbors, and whispered bedtime prayers. Camilla's hospital bag sits by the door. Brennan's scripts are set aside in a drawer.